Welcome to Late Night in East Los. My name is Jesse Soriano. When God made me, God made you too. To make this life worth living. When God made me, God made you too. To make this life worth living. When God made me, God gave me the sun, gave you the moon. Our love is the earth, and this is the birth of a new beginning, baby. I hope you understand. It's gonna be some hard times like this, and the rain might persist, but our love will get us through. Step by step now, no regrets now. You and me alone, nothing will get in our way. No, no, no thanksgiving, but still thanks we are giving. Almighty G.O.D. all the things you've done for me. I know the storm is coming, you won't see us running away. Cause we are cause we are standing our ground. When God made me, God made your choice to make this life worth living. All the scary road we come across and all the darkness we will face will never be enough to break our love, our faith, or our embrace. And somewhere there is someone doubting the power of this love. Baby, there's no doubt about it. It's coming from above, and I can feel it. It's in my spirit. It's like the oceans that I see. It's like no other. It's like the one and only perfect summer breeze. And we are standing our ground. And we are soldiers, and we are bound. God made me, God made you to make this life worth living. When God made me, God made you to make this life worth living. When God made me, He made you to make this life worth living. In this life you run into some cowards, but don't you give in, you will never face them alone. Always by your side, always in your heart. Live your dream, don't let no man put you down. Freedom in a prison, that's the hustle. Gather round to liberate your spirit. They get you down, you will stand tall. Hey, yo, slowly defy my They don't get caught with no kickbacks and political sit back. The way they live their life, they dispatch priorities and this, that. All that they'll be saying, estos terroristas. Lies that they'll be telling you, ya te traen en prisa, nombre. and the angels they will ride, and the angels by your side, and the angels they will, but only you can fly, only you, ayo, only you can fly, only you, only you, ayo, only you can fly, only you, ayo, only you can fly, and the angels, ayo, we slowly defy, honors they are given, lightning to the storm, east of my city, even if they don't know where, even if they don't know why, bringing it in all the way. This is how we are, we solidify. Yeah, thank you guys. What's up, sir?
There you go. Awesome. Welcome back to Late Night Citizens, episode number 32. Streaming live from East LA, out of Quetzal Boutique. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please tune in. LateNightsInIsros.com takes you to our Facebook page. Click on the left side of the screen. You're going to see videos. There's going to be a live icon. Click on it. You're going to see the video at the top of the screen. If we're not live every Tuesday night, you can actually watch the past videos. Enjoy all the musical talent that's rolling through our pop-up studio. Jesse, welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the awesome performance, man.
Thank you for inviting me and having me here. I'm honored, dude, and really awesome space. Everyone needs to come check it out.
Yes, everybody needs to come through. Perfect excuse to come and check out our store. It's every second Sunday during the East LA Art Walk. You can come and you're going to meet a lot of local crafters, local vendors, and local out of East LA. We literally have vendors that live 2 blocks down from us. Nice. So, you know, it's like community. For me, that's community building. And this is also community building. You know, the musical community before used to be a little more mixed, more eclectic. We had scene makers and artists coming through interviews. And we actually are going to have one that's upcoming. I can't remember right now what, but it's coming up, and we're gonna have a interview and then a performance, just a one of a time kind of deal. But tell us about Jesse. So Jesse is on my network and on Instagram. I believe that's probably. And I actually thought that we knew each other from outside of the social media, but no, we don't. I don't know how we came to meet. Do you know Jorge Bravo? You know the Trend Mexico people? No, maybe. I was trying to figure out whether that was it. So anyways, so I went to his Instagram and I saw that he's actually a realtor.
Yeah.
That's your everyday mild-mannered alter ego?
That's exactly, yeah.
Corporate or independent?
And independent. We're our own boutique real estate branch, Excellence Premier Real Estate, a shout out in Southgate. You know, a lot of good people.
Is that where you guys are located?
Yeah, we're in Southgate off of Paramount, and yeah, we've been there. The office has been there for 3 years.
Oh, so you're a family?
It's my mentor's office, Josue Ramon, Anita Ramon. They run the office, but we've been working together for like 7 years.
Wow,
it's been a while, bro.
How is business?
It's fantastic, dude. You know what? There really is a lot of grants for first-time home buyers. There is resources, but the market is tough because it's inflated. So, like, what we do is educate people and talk to people and say, this is what's available, but tell me, what is your budget like? You know, like, just a conversation to see, like, maybe you're ready now. Or maybe it's like, you know what, you just need to do these moves. And if you do that, dude, you'll qualify.
Everybody that's renting, really consider buying. Really consider buying.
Thank you, man. Those grants, honestly, you can look it up online. I'll tell you, it's called GSFA grant program. and that is a 5% grant for the down payment.
Wow.
There's down payment and closing costs that you have to consider, and this covers 5%. So you have a 3.5% down first-time home buyer loan, 3.5%. You have 1.5% left over of the 5 towards your closing costs. That's one of the programs. There's a few.
So if you want to learn more about the real estate market and if you want to buy a house, you have to
Thank you,
contact
Quetzal.
Jesse, right?
Dude, real quick, you know what, too? For people who have the ITIN number, there's a bank that does loans for people with ITIN number. As long as, remember this, acuérdense, I'm going to say, that's okay.
Yeah, that's
La
okay.
gente que tiene el número de ITIN, si usted en su ITIN tiene su 10, en su 1099 está su número de ITIN, hay un banco de la China que está aquí en los Estados Unidos que les hace préstamos. Y les da interés del mercado, no les cobran doble, porque that's what happens to the people. Y luego no les cobran PMI y el dinero de entre 3%. Because usually for I-10, if you have I-10 numbers, they charge you like 20% down, double the interest rate, you know what I mean? Pero it's available, bro. Yeah, bro.
Definitivamente. De hecho, yo tengo un ITIN, ¿verdad? Y recién comenzamos a hacer un crédito con Citibank. Unfortunately, you know, that's the bank that allowed us to have a secure credit card because I already had a card with them, like a regular account. And so we opened a secure card with the vision of down the road we actually want to buy a house, you know, build a credit on it, because that's what's gonna count. At the moment that you go and apply for that loan, I was like, well, let me see your credit on that ITIN, you know. I want to see who I'm giving my money to. So anyways, if you want to buy, make sure that you contact the
Thanks, bro.
So aside from your everyday, how did you get into music? Is this something that you do since you're a young boy?
You know,
are you classically trained?
No, I'm pirately trained. Pirate. I call myself a guitar pirate because I went to Roosevelt High School. Shout out to Mr. Perez, awesome music teacher, Paul Perez, and he was teaching. I took Guitar 1, right? Or intro to guitar, and that's where I started learning. And then I just learned tabs, and people played there. I liked, like, you know, Nirvana and those kinds of groups. So it's guitar centric, like a lot of guitar. That's how it started.
So is that the only instrument that you play, guitar?
Honestly, yeah. Like I play this, I can feel it on like bass, drums. I feel like I have the ability to do that, but it's a time thing. I'd rather focus on this and my skills as a pirate, a guitar pirate.
And the singing?
The singing, I just kind of figured it out the hard way, bro. No, you know, I was in a group for like 6 years, in a rock group.
Okay.
When I went to Irvine.
So a lot of screaming?
It wasn't screaming, pero it was more like singing. Yeah, you know, we were trying to figure it out. Finally, like my sound kind of took more shape. Actually, and you played Buena Vista Social Club. It took more shape like 10 years ago. That's when I started hearing Buena Vista Social Club. I had never heard that. My father's Cuban, so I was like, whoa, what is this?
Okay.
And the beat. I grew up with Chente. I grew up in Bow Heights, so I grew up with the Mexicano side of the family.
Okay.
Cubans, like, they'll see me and they're like, what is this guy? You know, like, I'm from Bow Heights. I don't know what to tell you.
That's funny. We were just talking that there's a Cuban center in Montebello, and I was like, I didn't know there were Cubans in Montebello.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know there was a center. There is. Cool, man. That's cool. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, I think that the Cuban community in LA is growing. I've seen more Cubans down here, because usually they're like up in the valley, I guess. That's where they, or Downey.
It's true.
It's true. You know, those are the Cuban communities.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Or down, yeah.
I start to see them more out here, and that's awesome. You know, because it really shows the pattern, the patterns of migration that we are still going through. You know, people moving in and out of different areas, and how we're mixing a lot of South Americans in the area, which before it was only usually north.
It's called Centro Cultural Cubano.
Centro Cultural Cubano. We
Nice.
have a guest today,
Shout out.
Marco de Leon. A shout out to Marco de Leon, who works at Casa 0101. He's their scenographer. And we have a guest tonight. So if you want to be a guest and you want to come, I'm only going to take about 2 people per show. Send us a message and I will be happy to consider you.
You're awesome, dude. That's great, man. Thank you so much.
We have Beauty and the Beast.
They have
Beauty and the Beast.
a little plug from Casa 01, a free plug for Casa 0101. They have Beauty and the Beast coming up.
Nice.
So my other question was, are you by yourself? Are you planning on staying as a solo artist? Are you looking for bandmates?
Dude, I can't believe you're asking me that question. I've been asking myself that question for so many years.
No, just,
I love it, man. Yeah, I love this. I'm talking about this. I love it. Okay, I've been. You know what? I'm seeking good vibes, and I'm seeking like the instruments, the hand drums, the percussion drums, because I jammed out with this one dude in Boa Heights. It's just that he has a kid, so he can't jam out, right? He just had a baby, but the songs. It's a different these songs have a little different feel with that. And then I want to put in a kit so that when the harder parts,
I know a couple of drummers, Tukunu Man, he does percussions too for certain bands. I think he does percussions for Earth Arrow, and then he has his own thing going, which leads me to what kind of music do you consider yourself? What genre do you label yourself? I felt a little reggae mixed in there, but then at the same time there was like rock alternative kind of.
Yeah, bro, right on. Yeah, because when I was growing up, I liked Nirvana a lot, but at the same time, the same friend Danny, right? Danny's like he introduced me to Nirvana. I'm like, what's this? Year in high school, and he also introduced me to Santana and Rage Against the Machine. I was like, what is all this? All I listened to was oldies. Like elementary school, I just listened to the Beach Boys. Like all the oldie stations, Carry the 101, I would call in like that. So later on, I discovered all this other stuff. Like So the reggae part is like I heard the Buena Vista Social Club like more like jazz, Latin jazz, and the reggae part was like, Sublime influence mostly, not too much. It was just I like that upstrum and it blends well with like the clave. It just, for me, it feels good,
It sounds really nice, It's got a good flow in it. It doesn't jar, You mix it very well.
Thanks,
I have actually been listening a lot to reggae in Spanish, which is they mix in a lot of Caribbean influences with it, aside, more like calypso style. So it's also very like groovy, good vibes type of deal, yeah.
Cool, man.
So, are you performing locally, or is music something that you just do behind closed doors, whenever you have the time to do it? Because I imagine that you have a busy schedule.
You know what? It's one of those things where now I'm starting to see like, I can see that I'm going to be doing it more because I've been learning this. It's true. Like everyone has a gift, everyone has a talent. Like we all do, and then it's a big lesson to learn. Like, okay. It doesn't mean that your talent is the one that's going to provide your foundation financially. It's not this or that. Like, it took me years of struggling to be like on this side and that side. It's like crazy. So I just started focusing on my business, right? And then just practice at home. And then this opportunity came. So I'm really happy. And then I got to, I haven't booked any shows, but there's some venues that I've been seeing. And I'm like, I'm going to check them out and go play. And you can check me out on my website. I'm sure it'll be there somewhere. Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell us your social media handles on your website?
Yeah, I forgot, but you know what, Jesse, your agent on Instagram. I have my little clips there, and then on Facebook, it's Jesse Soriano Música. You could just put that. Boom.
Okay, I'll make sure to tag all the shares that I did today.
Thank you.
Darn it.
Daniel, thank you. Shout out.
Questions from our audience today. So if you're looking for an artist and you need performers, make sure that you hit up here, Jesse.
Thank you, bro. Bateristas I'm looking for. Let's put a crew together. You know what I mean? Like,
what's that grinder for musicians?
I
have that one. Vamper.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, bro. You see what I mean? Like I have these apps they ring, and I'm like, this guy's 50 miles away. Too far.
Yeah, but there is such a thing, right? There is such a thing. Is it worth the drive?
Musicians over here. That's funny, bro.
So no next performances. Jesse Soriano Música on Facebook. Jesse Soriano, Jesse your agent on Instagram, and that's how you're gonna find it tagged on an Instagram, and then I'm gonna make sure that we tag on the Facebook, and then any advice that you have for aspiring musicians, or anything really, because I'm sure that there's people that would like to get into the whole realtor thing. What is your advice for them?
Great question, man. two-part question. No, just like real estate and music. Real estate is a career where you're starting your own business. So it's about knowing people and learning different systems. And so like if you're someone who does well in like corporate America, if you can keep that discipline and transition into real estate, you would still need like to make sure you have probably another income that's strong. Or if it's just you, why do I say that? It's because it's based on commission. So, but the bottom line is, it's totally possible. You gave great service, and then you'll get referral business, and it's like it's getting more exciting now. It's, you know, look at it more like a fun challenge now, and it's great. And so it's available for people, and it's on you. You take 3 classes, like 3 requirements. You can go to like search online or different brokerages. You take those 3, you take the test, and then you do that, and you're running your business. Music wise, if you're someone who's thinking of picking up an instrument, even if you're old or whatever that means, right? Like, or if you're young, pick up an instrument and play and express yourself. It's so freeing. You never know, you might have like something there. And I think one more thing will be yourself. You know, find out what you're all about and then share it with the world.
And the website where we can find out about, well, you have an actual website, right?
JesseYourAgent.com. Thanks, man. Yeah,
okay.
That's my real estate website.
And people can download your music.
My music, I'm on. You can go to facebook.com/Jesse Soriano Musica, or you go to SoundCloud. I have songs there. I will. I'll make sure those songs are there. I'll put them all there.
Cool.
SoundCloud.
All right.
Jesse Soriano.
We're gonna have 1 or 2 more songs by Jesse as closing, and then we're gonna see you next week. We already have an artist book, and I forgot my trusty pad back there, so I can't tell you, but I will be posting up the flyer soon. Jesse, again,
dude,
thank
thanks,
you.
Quetzal. I appreciate it,
coming.
man.
Enjoy the performance, folks.
Thank you, guys. Esta canción se la dedico a un hermano que se llama José Gloria from Santana. Y dicen que ya llegó, el fin de la tierra ya se acabó, la paz que nos quedaba ya se ahogó, en fin, ¿qué nos queda si no hay amor? Tantas broncas con estos compas que creen en la guerra y en el dolor, pero no es dolor que cura un doctor, sino el resultado de odio sin valor. Because you broke like a joke, homie. Ain't got no money for the rent, no money being spent, no money going round, but you're looking all around for some Gucci for your hoochie. Y aquellos que creen ser gente decente, muy americanos con el nopal en la frente, no me vengan con sus cuentos, hablen a los 4 vientos, cabrones. Oh, ay, 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 como hay pendejos en la tierra. Y dice, ay, 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 como chingan con sus fregaderas. Hey, yo, listen to me now, I'm going back with a vengeance. And just to let you know, a line is being drawn. You gotta make a choice. Without a heart, you got no voice. Are you truly down for yours? Are you gonna live your life like a sucker in an endless line, waiting for your savior to take your pain away? Oh, ay, 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 como hay tristeza en la tierra. Y dice, ay, ay, como hay pendejos en la tierra. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado era su nombre, se les ha olvidado cómo ser hombres a esos monstruos. guerra tras guerra, como las fieras, ojo por ojo, diente por diente. La política es una bala por la frente, yeah. De veras, quizás la salvación es una oscura traición que nos trae ciegos con pistola en mano, disparando sin piedad, disparando sin piedad. Ah, la, 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 la. Think about it, mate. Think about it, mate. Maybe if you think about it, maybe you can figure it out. Hika! But be about it, mate. Be about it, mate. Maybe if you be about it, maybe you can figure it out. See, figure it out. You ask the right questions and the answers they appear, but they'll never tell you clearly the dearly departed. They dance into the beat. See the mist come down, they're heading on us, man. The trails in the sky, it's not right, it's the road to emergency. Emergency, dee, 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 that I'm gonna dance with you. Even if it rain, yeah, that even if it rain, I dance with you, that I'm gonna dance. Even if it rain, yeah, even if it rain, on and on and on, yeah. Gavilan, 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 desoriented to Aslan, the rhythm of their heart, the rhythm of this land. I gotta let you know. See them in story, telling my story. Don't you know what's up? This is my song. Boyle Heights, my home. Ayo, 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 and I'm gonna dance with you. Even if it rain, yeah, that even if it rain, it's true. I dance with you, that I'm gonna dance. Even if it rain, yeah, even if it rains, oh, on and on and on. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.